Just the referee was the assistant referee was spot on. Few yards ways. I can count how many times he's wasted the ball in his entire career.
Oh, it's a good mistake from Victor Osimhen! And that's goal number 5 for the SSC Napoli Potter. Top scorer for Nigeria in his qualifying stage. Now joint top scorer alongside the Zambian player.
He calculated that ball, know where exactly it was going to be. And guess who gave that assist? Kelechi Iheanacho.
An enticing position you'd fancy. Left-footed player. It's always the threat that if it goes past the wall, it will go past the goalkeeper. And brilliant save! And it's a brilliant cutback of Fajob. Likewise, the man who's also done. Essentially, the cutback is good. And fortune smiles on the Nigerian player. Ogene Karo Etebo. Minutes on the pitch. Minutes to celebrate. 2 goals in 2 games. Oh, he's in form. He's the Nigerian number 9.
What a volley. That's a striker. That's a man on fire. Is absolutely breathing on form at the moment.
Action of this exciting fixture.
It's no longer news that Super Eagles thrashed Lesotho 3-0 in their final Group L match in the 2021 AFCON qualifiers yesterday at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. I recall that Eagles' last competitive game in Lagos was the African Nations Cup qualifying encounter against Zambia in January 2001. And the Nigerian team won by a lone goal in that game. 10 years later, the Eagles played a friendly match against Sierra Leone at the Teslim Balogun venue and won 2-1. So yesterday, Eagles came back and they won. Against Lesotho. 3-0. Victor Osimhen, Ogene Karo Etebo, as well as Paul Onuachu. For Paul Onuachu, 2 goals in 2 games. For Victor Osimhen, the highest goal scorer in the qualifying series with 5 goals to his credit. Beautiful Wednesday morning to you. You're welcome on board. This is Sports Spectra, reaching you from the stables of pensioners 106.7 FM. This is the voice of liberation and the first labor radio in Africa. My name is Eedris Abiola, reporting for duty this morning. I'm ready to illuminate your sporting world. Yeah, the Super Eagles of Nigeria trashed Lesotho 3-0 yesterday at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen gave Super Eagles the first goal at the 22nd minute into the match, while Ogene Karo Etebo, who came in for Victor Osimhen in the 74th minute, scored 9 minutes after. And with Tuesday's victory, Nigeria finished the AFCON qualifiers with 14 points and maintained an unbeaten record of 4 wins and 2 draws in the qualifying series. Well, talking of the report coming from the field yesterday, our technical advisor Genatro arrested first choice goalie Maduka Okoye and started Tyrone Eboyi at right back instead of Oluwa Aino. Ogene Karo Etebo started in place of Joseph Ayodele Aribo. Also, Alex Iwobi picked the shed ahead of Henry Oyekuru after the Everton defender tested negative to COVID-19 days after he was said to have been positive in Benin Republic. All right, let's get to give you some of the results of games that went down yesterday. Talking of Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, Central African Republic lost to Mauritania by a lone goal. Morocco defeated Burundi by a lone goal. Cameroon and Rwanda shared the spoils. The barren draw ended between both sides. Mozambique lost at home to Cape Verde by a lone goal. Guinea-Bissau defeated Congo by 3-0. Senegal, Eswatini shared out a 1-1 draw in that one. 1-1 draw it ended between Senegal and Eswatini. Ivory Coast defeated Ethiopia 3-1. And Madagascar, Niger Republic. Barren draw it ended between both sides. Nigeria, like I said, defeated Lesotho by 3-0. But the game that was supposed to go down between Sierra Leone and, of course, Benin Republic did not go down because hours before the kickoff, 6 players out of the Benin's team actually tested positive for COVID-19. What goes around comes back around, just like people would say. So for that reason alone, we're not sure who's going to pick up the second qualification ticket in Group L after Nigeria between Sierra Leone and Benin Republic. Benin Republic actually did need a draw, while Sierra Leone need a win, the maximum of 3 points for them to qualify to play in the AFCON. All right, it's been reported that Super Eagles players in the English Premier League and the Championship will self-isolate for 10 days on their return to the United Kingdom because of COVID-19. Very quickly away from that, let's get to tell you the updates coming from Edo State this morning. Edo State Deputy Governor and Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee for the 28th National Sport Festival, Philip Shaibu, had said that the state is ready to host the event amid reports that the Sports Ministry was considering Abuja as an alternative venue if Edo failed to stage the event following paucity of funds. And Shaibu, who was led by the Director of Facilities, Edo State Sports Commission, Victor Edokpayi, to inspect facilities for the festival yesterday, reassured that the state was ready to host the games scheduled to begin on Friday, but needed financial support from the federal government. In his word, he said, and I quote this morning, "We are hopeful that the games will go on, but only to the extent that we are funded. We are ready. We have gone around the facilities because we believe that we will be funded. That is why the competition equipment is being unveiled and installed." So Philip Shaibu is saying we are ready, but only to the extent that we are funded. A big one. Don't forget that the National Sport Festival is built to begin on Friday, but as we speak, we do not have the economic wherewithal to start now. So we see how that pans out. But very quickly, yes, the public relations officer of the Ogun State Sports Council, Bola Giwa, has said that barring any unforeseen circumstances, the state athletes will depart for Benin City at the venue of the Edo 2020 National Sport Festival on Friday. In his words, he said, and I quote, "The athletes will depart to go for Edo on April 2, but whatever happens, we go with the flow. If they shift it to Abuja, we'll travel to Abuja, but the most important thing is that we are ready." So Ogun State are pretty much ready to depart for Benin City on Friday. Okay, very quickly this morning, we move straight to the camp of the Sunshine Stars of Akure, where players of Sunshine Stars yesterday took to the streets in Akure in protest against plans by the Ondo State government to privatize the state-owned club. Governor Rotimi Akeredolu had given the hint of the club's privatization on March 18 when he received the Forum of Elders in Sport in Ondo State in his office in Akure. And during the visit, Akeredolu said there was the need to chart a new course for the management of sport and football club ownership in the country. And he further said that sport development was capital intensive, and noting that government could no longer manage clubs and sponsor sport effectively in view of the current financial challenges in the country. So to this effect, the players of Sunshine Stars of Akure yesterday took to the streets in Akure to protest against the plans by the Ondo State government to privatize the state-owned club. All right, let's get to inform you about the saga rocking updates on the saga rocking the AFN, that is the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Well, some people who actually are supporting the Olamide George-led administration in the AFN, that is the faction of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria loyal to Olamide George, had said that Ibrahim Guzau and his group has no powers to stop the third edition of the Making of Champions Grand Prix. In a statement signed by the group's Secretary General, Adisabe Yoku, said Guzau remains suspended as president of the federation and the MOC Grand Prix enjoys the federation's support. Well, we don't even know which one to reckon with. Is it the Olamide George-led administration or the Sheikh Guzau-led administration of the AFN. The drama will never cease as far as the AFN is concerned. All right, very quick, let's get to talk about fixtures that will go down today in the NWFL Premiership. Yes, it's match week 12, and I can confirm to you that today we get to see 7 games go down. The FC Robo Queens will be welcoming Sunshine Queens FC of Akure at the Legacy Peace National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. And Nasarawa Amazons will be playing host to Rivers Angels at the Lafayette Township Stadium. And Bayelsa Queens will also be playing host to Dreamstar Ladies at the Samson Siasia Stadium, Yenagoa. Confluence Queens will be playing host to Royal Queens at the Confluence Queens Stadium, Lokoja. While Pelicans, while Ibom Angels we travel all the way to Umuahia to play Abia Angels in the last fixture of the day. Talking of the NWFL Premiership match week 12. All right, away from the local scene this morning, we move straight to Europe to bring you World Cup qualifiers by European countries. So yesterday, Azerbaijan lost at home to Serbia by 1-2. Luxembourg were defeated by Portugal, in which Ronaldo and Diogo Jota scored for Portugal in that one. 3-1 it ended in favor of Portugal. Belgium defeated Belarus by 8-0. Wales also got the better of Czech Republic. Of course, Danny James of Manchester United was on target for Wales yesterday. 1-0 it ended between Wales and Czech Republic. Gibraltar lost at home to Netherlands by 7-0. Montenegro lost at home to Norway by a lone goal. Turkey, Latvia shared the spoils 3-0 draw. It ended between both sides. And also Cyprus, Slovenia, Croatia, Malta, Slovakia, Russia also were in action yesterday. And when you talk of a particular game that went down in Asian World Cup qualifiers, well, we understand that Japan defeated Mongolia by 14-0, in which Minamino, a Liverpool striker, was the first to score out of the 14 goals scored by Japan yesterday. And well, for them, a massive victory for them. Japan defeated Mongolia by 14-0. And today games will also go down. Talking of World Cup qualifiers amongst European countries, Greece will be welcoming Georgia, Spain against Kosovo, Lithuania against Italy, Northern Ireland will be in action against Bulgaria, Bosnia and Herzegovina will be up against France, Ukraine will be locking arms with Kazakhstan, Austria will be welcoming Denmark, Moldova will be playing against Israel, Scotland will be locking arms with Faroe Island, Andorra will be in action against Hungary, England, Poland will be locking arms together, while San Marino and Albania will also be doing justice to the game in that one. Of course, we have Armenia and Romania, Germany and North Macedonia. Liechtenstein will be up against Iceland in the last game of the qualifiers. Talking of World Cup qualifiers, has been played by European countries. Very quickly to some updates. Of course, Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski will be sidelined for about a month with a knee injury that will rule him out of the Champions League quarterfinal against Paris Saint-Germain. He limped up during Sunday's 3-0 win over Andorra against England at Wembley. So sad news for Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski. Okay, I can say to you this morning that a decision on a planned new Champions League format, which will have a 10-match first phase from 2024, will be delayed. And that will be delayed to April 19 when UEFA will actually make their final decision on the new Champions League format. That the essence of that is that we're not going to be having group stages in the Champions League anymore. But of course, teams will have the opportunity to play 10 games before making it through to the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. That will start actually from the year 2024-2025 season. Okay, time they say wait for no man. And this is the point where we have to say bye-bye on the show this morning. Very many thanks to everybody. Of course, I also have to appreciate the lady, the dasking lady at the console. Favor Oloruntola. My producer, Tuleti Ameyu, I appreciate you. So tomorrow that you have the opportunity to meet with Raymond Tolulope, the Sport Illuminator, I say good morning to you and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. My name is Eedris Abiola. Good morning, guys.
Welcome to the future. Regional FM 106.7. Àgbàlódé rédíò àgbárígo lónírèké ń bàdàn.